happy and exciting video that I've been hoping I could film for a very long time, and I'm finally at the point where I have found something that's worked for my skin and I am so happy. I've been on a skin journey for the past few years actually, and the past year I got really serious about it and have been trying so hard to find something that would work for me. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen me talk about my skincare journey a little bit. In this video, I'm going to share a lot of different things that have helped with my skin and will ultimately helped me really achieve the clearest skin that I've ever had. Huge thank you to Cureology for sponsoring this video. I am super excited to be partnering with them because I actually bought their products before this whole partnership happened to test them out, because I actually had some friends that swear by Cureology and told me that I need to try it out, and after I tried it out I was like, wow, this actually worked for me, and now I'm working with them. So it's a dream partnership for me. Cureology has really helped me so much, and I really hope that it can help some of you guys out there who are also having issues with your skin. So let's get into kind of my skin story and the problems I have been having with my skin for a very long time. So growing up, I never had acne. I always had pretty decent skin, and then about a year after marriage, I started breaking out a lot, and I was really confused because I had never experienced that, and I was like, is it something I'm eating? Is it something I'm doing? Like, what is going on? Until a few months ago, I've been just trying to figure out why my skin was acting up. If you've ever had issues with your skin, if you've ever had acne, you know how much it affects your life and affects your confidence. Some people would be like, oh, your skin isn't that bad. Like some of my friends, I would say my skin is breaking out, and they'd be like, oh, it doesn't look that bad. The thing about it is that my acne would hurt. So my skin would hurt. It would hurt to touch my face. My skin was so sensitive and inflamed, and it just did not feel healthy, and it did not feel good. I was having a bunch of little whiteheads. I was having some blackheads. I was having just the painful under the skin zits that you can't even pop, and they just hurt so bad. I would get it on my chin, so I thought, oh, maybe it's hormonal, but then it wouldn't be on my jawline, and so people would tell me, no, it's not hormonal. My makeup would never lay flat and smoothly on my face. I would feel like I had to put on more makeup to cover up my blemishes, but then that would make me look kind of cakey. I'm gonna go further into detail about some misconceptions that I had about my skin personally, and some other things that have helped me as well. First, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more about Cureology. So Cureology is cool because it is specifically customized for you. So you'll get this little thing, this little bottle of like a night cream that goes on, and this is what mine looks like. This is what the back looks like, and these are, is it focusing? I have to do the thing, you know, this thing. This is what the back looks like, and those are the ingredients. You go online and you are paired with a licensed dermatology provider, and they're there to answer questions for you and to prescribe you a formula that is specifically made for your skin. So I told them all of my concerns, that my skin is dry and a little bit oily. I have combination skin, which is something I'm going to go into it a little bit later, because for a long time I did not have a clue that I had combination skin. I told them that I wanted to treat my acne and also improve my skin's texture overall. So those are the ingredients that they chose for me. Like I said, this is something I put on after I cleanse and then before I moisturize. So this is the cleanser. This is what it looks like, and this is the moisturizer. I love just the simple packaging, and I love that this skincare routine is simple. At one point, I think I was doing way too much to my skin. I was putting a million different kinds of products on. I would try a product for a week. I would think it wasn't working. I would move on to a different product, which is something that is also really important, is to stay consistent with a skincare routine for a while so you can see the results and see if it's not working. So I love how simple this is. 3 steps. It really has worked so well for me. I started using Cureology towards the end of April, and it is now September, so April, May, June, July, August, September. So it's been about 5 months. I saw results, I would say, for me in about 2 weeks. I started sensing that my skin was getting better, and at this point my skin is the best that it has ever been. So like I was saying, you go online, you take a little quiz, you have a dermatology provider that helps you, you send them selfies of what your skin looks like so they can physically see your problem areas and what they're working with, and then It's nice that you have photos to document what your skin looks like, because I can look back on those photos that I took in April, back when I first started Cureology, and now, and I'm like blown away at the difference. So I'm putting a special link for you guys in my description, and I really would urge you to try this out if you are having skin issues, because the code I'm giving you, you can get your first bottle of Cureology for free. You just pay $4.95 for shipping and handling. This is what I did the first time around. You'll get a little mini version of this customized bottle that's made for you specifically after you fill out all the info, and then you'll get a little cleanser and a moisturizer. And this is how I started off too, just to try it out and see if I thought it would be a good fit, and then from then I ordered my own regular size products. It is literally free, like I said. It's just $4.95 for shipping and handling. I would highly recommend it. I'm gonna put the link in the description for you guys, and I really hope that this can help someone out there who is struggling with their skin like it helped me. But let's get into a few more things that have helped me, and I'll tell you more about kind of my skin journey. So I actually always thought I had dry skin. My skin would kind of feel flaky sometimes. It didn't really ever look like super hydrated, I felt like, and I would pile more and more product and more moisturizer on my skin, and it would just, nothing would change. It wouldn't become more hydrated, and I was so confused. So I finally went to an esthetician to get a facial. I have not gotten facials regularly up until this year, because I really wanted to get serious about skincare. If you watch one of my videos at the beginning of the year of my New Year's resolutions, that was one of my New Year's resolutions. So I was like, I'm getting serious about this. I want to go and get a facial and kind of talk about some things that are going on with my skin. So I told her my skin is dry. No matter how much product I put on, it's not working. And she asked me, do you exfoliate? And I said, no, I do not exfoliate. And she said, well, that could be a big reason that your skin is feeling dry, is because no matter how much product you put on, it's because you are piling more and more product onto dead skin. The moisturizer isn't actually seeping into your skin, so you're kind of just layering it on top, if that makes sense. And that was kind of a light bulb moment for me, where I was like, oh wow, I need to exfoliate. Now, I didn't realize that you could chemically exfoliate or like physically exfoliate with like a scrub. So there are different ways to exfoliate your face. There are some chemicals that will do that for you. And then if you want to physically exfoliate and have like a scrub on your skin, that can also get rid of dead skin and stuff like that. So once I started exfoliating more, I saw a huge change in my skin, and it helped a lot. You still can overdo it when you exfoliate. I do it usually 3 times a week. You can exfoliate every day, but you need to be mindful of the certain product that you're using, because some products are gentle enough that you can do that and some products aren't, so you just need to do your research. I wanted to share one of my favorite exfoliation products that I have. It is this BioElements micrograins exfoliant, and you can use this as a mask, or you can use it just as like a little scrub. It feels really good. It has little micro beads in it, but they're gentle, so they're not going to hurt your skin. And I'll do this like 2 to 3 times a week. This is something that my esthetician recommended to me, and I love this brand. If you're not already exfoliating, I would look into it. Maybe you are already exfoliating chemically, like I said, so you just need to do your research. Certain serums will have those ingredients that are exfoliants in them. So I hope that makes sense, but this is something that has worked really well for me and helped kind of clear my dead skin cells. I also wanted to mention how personal your skin is and how specific it is to you. It really is important to do your own research. You're gonna have to do a lot of trial and error and really figure out what works for you specifically. What works for your best friend might not work for you, because we all have such different skin types and our lives are all different, and there's just so many factors going into the fact that all of our skin is so different. Don't necessarily think that what works for someone else is going to work perfectly for you. It really is such a personal journey that you have to go on, and unfortunately sometimes it does take a long time to figure that out, but hopefully all of these things that I'm sharing with you guys can help you in some way. So exfoliating, getting monthly facials is something that I've committed to. I totally understand that not everyone is in a position to do that, because facials can be pricey. I did want to share a few at-home masks that you guys can do that I have personally tried and love. This one is the Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment. This mask goes on really dark. I'll show you it. It's like gray mud, kind of. It's really good for clearing acne. I have used this. I really, really like it. And you can also use this as a spot treatment. So you can just like put a little dot on a blemish that you're trying to get rid of. I really like this stuff. And then this is not necessarily for acne specifically, but this is the Tata Harper Resurfacing Mask. And this is a product that is one of the only masks that I have seen give instant results, where I washed it off and immediately I was like, my face feels so hydrated and like plump. This mask is amazing. It's marked clean at Sephora, so it has really good ingredients and I really, really love it. So if you want to feel like you're giving yourself a little facial at home, these two masks are great. Another thing that helped me a ton was removing oils from my makeup routine. Oils are very trendy, they're very popular right now. There are so many facial oils that people are obsessed with, and I have no doubt that it works for some people's skin type. For mine specifically, when I removed oils, my skin automatically got better. It wasn't the best it could be yet until Cureology came into play, but it benefited my skin so much when I got rid of oils. And again, I thought I had dry skin, so I was piling on all these oils and moisturizers, and it was upsetting my skin even more because I was already having excess oil production in certain areas of my face and I was adding oil to it, and it just was not a good match. I removed oils from my skincare routine, and something that I came to love are water-based moisturizers. These are obviously not oil-based. I have 3 different kinds that I really love and can recommend to you guys. I just ran out of my all-time favorite one, which is the Tatcha water cream. I'll put a photo of it right here. This is my favorite moisturizer I've ever tried. It literally feels like water. It's so hydrating and it's light and it's not sticky. I'm really obsessed with that one. This is another one I really like. It's the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench. All 3 of them are honestly pretty similar. I'll show you what this one looks like. It's just like a white, kind of translucent-y looking moisturizer. And then the third one that I love is the Sunday Riley Tidal Wave Moisturizer. Again, they're all 3 pretty similar, but it literally does feel like you're drenching your face with water in the best way possible. They're all like light, they smell good, they've been really, really good for my skin. So if you think that you could benefit from taking oil out of your makeup routine and your skincare routine, I would definitely try it out, and I would try out a water-based moisturizer because I have absolutely loved them. And speaking of less oil, another thing that I have honestly seen help is to eat less oily foods and sugary foods. I really do believe that your skin is a reflection of the inside of your body as well. A lot of times when we're having skin issues, it can be maybe not completely solved, but it can be helped by eating a healthier diet, drinking some more water. I would say 95% of the time I am not consuming any dairy. Occasionally if there's cheese on something, I'll eat it, but I do non-dairy milks. Whenever it's possible, I am dairy-free. The other thing is eating oily foods. If I eat a lot of potato chips and sugary foods, I will break out the next day sometimes. My skin does not like oil and sugar. I don't think anyone's probably does, but I definitely can see a difference when I am eating cleaner. There are certain foods that are great for your skin that are anti-inflammatory. Turmeric is really good for your skin to help you glow from within. So there are so many things that you can put into your body that will help. Again, that's just research and trial and error, but I would urge you to figure out what that looks like for you. Okay, and this seems like a simple thing, but not touching my face has helped a lot. So I don't know about you guys, but the more zits I would get, the more I would touch my face. It's almost like I was checking to see if they were still there. They always were. Or like, oh, are they ready to pop? So I'd be touching it, and there's oil on your fingers, there's dirt, and it's not good to be touching your face all the time. Something that really helps are these little acne clear invisible dots. These are by Peter Thomas Roth. I know that there are other brands that make these little acne dots as well that are possibly more affordable. Let me show you one. They're little clear dots that you stick on like a whitehead, and then you obviously can't touch it because it's like sealed by a little protection layer. And I would do this sometimes overnight so that it's not like rubbing on my pillow, or I'm not touching it in the middle of the night. And then when I would wake up, I would take it off, and a lot of times it was way less inflamed and red and irritated. I would wear them during the day sometimes too, even going out and about, because they are clear, so they're really not that noticeable. It just prevents you from touching your face and getting oil and bacteria on your skin, especially if it's already struggling. That's just not what you want. This is what they look like. They have different sizes. There's a bigger one and a smaller one. I don't know if you can see that. It's hard because they're clear, but you just stick it on your blemish, and I really like these. The last thing that has helped me the most with all of this is staying consistent. With my Cureology skincare routine, I have been extremely consistent, and there was a point where I wasn't for maybe 2 weeks when I was traveling, and I could feel and I could see that it wasn't as effective when I wasn't being as consistent. So staying consistent, make it a commitment to wash your face every morning and night and moisturize and put on a serum that you like, or if you're gonna do Cureology, just do the 3-step little routine every morning and every night. I really hope it can make a difference for you. I know it has for me. It becomes really fun to see progress with your skin and to feel confident and healthy and like your skin is glowing. It is literally the best feeling, and I 100% know what it's like to not feel like that and to feel embarrassed and like you have to put makeup on and to be uncomfortable literally where it hurts. I just really hope that some part of this video could help you guys. Let me know if you have any other questions. I'm happy to answer them for you in the comments down below. If you guys want any of these other products that I mentioned, I'll have them linked in the description as well. I'm sure I'll be making more skincare videos as time goes on. I always find new products that I like. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel if you want to see more beauty videos and fun vlogs and travel stuff, and I will see you guys soon in my next video. Bye guys!